So I've just filmed my new Chanel bag reveal, and I literally just changed my jumper. Do you know, I was watching the Ellen show this morning when I had my coffee, and I found out that they actually filmed 2 shows with one audience, and she just changes her outfit. And I literally just did that without realising, and I do that all the time. And I thought, oh, I feel like Ellen. Like same day, second video, and I'm just going to change my outfit. I love Ellen. So anyway, if you watch my Chanel bag reveal, you'll notice that I look exactly the same. I just changed my blazer for a jumper. So today, it's really late, but I thought I'd quickly share some new bits that I got. The Chanel bag, which you would have seen in my last video, or maybe a couple before. And I just thought that I would, show you all of the shoes I got the samples out, because I have 4 pairs of Manolos here, so how could I not show you? And I know that you're going to notice. I know that so many of you love Manolo Blahnik, which is probably why you follow me or how you found me, because we share this mutual love for Manolo Blahnik. So I thought you would, really want to see. I did a poll on Instagram, and lots of you said that you wanted to see it, 98% in fact. And I had so many questions about how to get invited to Manolo sample sale, how you get to go, where the address is, so I just thought I'd address it on here. So first of all, the Manolo Blahnik sample sale is actually one of the sample sales that isn't open to the public. I've never known them to do one that's open to the public. So obviously I don't work with Manolo, I don't work at Manolo. This isn't a collaboration. I literally just got invited to their sample sale and bought the shoes. So don't completely take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure they don't do them open to the public. Well, I know that they haven't in the last 4 years, and I don't think they're going to be doing that anytime soon, but I'm just letting you know that that's not official. So there are quite a few sample sales that are like that. Christian Louboutin are like that, Jimmy Choo are like that. I've never been invited to a Jimmy Choo one. I've never been invited to, actually I have been invited to Christian Louboutin, but it's been friends and family. I always hear weird noises in here when it's at night, and I start scaring myself. I think it's the radiator, I'm such a wimp. So yeah, I never get invited, only when it's a friends and family day, which is the day after press. So Manolo Blahnik was a press sample sale, and you have to give your name when you go. However, when I very first went to my first one last year, it said it opened at 10, so I was being like, I'll get there at 10 and get there super early and get a good pair of shoes. And yeah, no, that was not the case. I got there at 10 and the queue was massive, and they do slots of, this year was actually 15. So last year I think I was in the 2nd or 3rd slot. So by the time the first slot come out, all of the sizes are gone, because there's not that much. There's probably about 30 to 40 pairs of shoes per size. And most of it had gone, and I got my stuff. I should have shown you them. Maybe I'll put a picture here. They're just black and white loafers. I bought them too big. I still love them, but they're a bit big and don't fit me even within a sole, so I probably should sell them. So I said to myself this year, I'm getting there at 9 o'clock. I don't care if I have to wait there for an hour. I want to be first in and get some really good ones, and I kind of regret that, because there were so many good ones. I just couldn't decide what to get, and I don't go, I said on my Instagram stories, I don't go to any sample sales, because I don't know how you feel about this, but most of sample sales are open to everyone. And you go there and so many things are a bargain that you end up really buying things that you don't even want. Sample sales are more about you don't need them, it's just a bargain, but then you end up buying so much that you could have bought one thing from, I don't know, Net-a-Porter or Brand New Season, and you've spent the equivalent and don't really love what you've got. So I literally ban myself from sample sales. The only one I go to and probably will go to is Manolo Blahnik and Chanel if they ever to invite me, but I've never even heard of a Chanel one that's not for staff, so I'll just get into it really. So I kind of went with a bit of an agenda that I know that they do Hangisi. So obviously if they did a pair of Hangisi, I love the Nadira and I love the Lala. I just really love all of them really. So I was just going, and I have pretty much every colour. So I was just going to see if there was one that really stood out, and I was kind of on the hunt for a pair of boots. So I showed you the first pair that I got. You're going to laugh at me, but I bought them one size too big. So these are basically, if I put up a picture, these are basically the exact same of the loafers that I bought last year, and I love them, but they're too big. They're a 40 and I'm a 39. These are a 40. They're a 40 and they're too big, but they're boots and I can wear socks with them, whereas with the loafers I can't wear anything. That's why they're too big. So with boots, you know, I can wear them in the winter with thick socks and I can just about get away with it. And I imagined wearing these with all black, a pair of black jeans, big chunky black knit, just all black, or maybe a pair of washed Levi's with the black jumper again. And I think I have a bit of a soft spot for black and white boots because I have a few pairs. So I really love the little heel. I think they look very Manolo Blahnik, and I just thought they were quite classic but like a little bit cheeky, like Mr. Blahnik. I just loved them, and I got really lucky with these because I picked a pair up and they had, I think, a green label. Like, you know, in a sample sale they had the stickers with the prices, and the green were $2.50, which is a really reasonable price for these. And then I found these and they were with the yellow sticker, and they were £75, and I didn't want to like go and pay for them and they were the wrong price and they'd accidentally put the wrong sticker on when I could clearly see all the others were $2.50. So I asked, and these, as you can see, they've obviously been worn for probably literally a photo shoot, or they've been lent out to press and been shot for magazines. They look like they've been tried on a few times. There's a bit of a scuff on that side, but they're still immaculate, and that would be literally what would happen after one day. So I was really lucky with that one. So that's the first pair, and I should have just left it at that. Then I found, I don't know what happened with these, because I was number 3 in Keno, and the other 2 girls that I was with, it was actually the mum of one of the PRs that I really love, one of the PRs at Jo Malone, and I actually speak to about her mum all the time, and I literally spoke to her mum, my sister, for an hour, so I literally had the best time in the queue. So I knew that they were going either side of me in the size-wise. So I was first at 39, and these were not there. And just when I was finishing, I just saw them on the table. So I remember being on all fours and like grabbing them, and I'm super polite, and I think that most English people are polite, and it's a press one, so luckily it's so polite, no one argues. I went to Louboutin sample sale, I'm not joking, someone ripped a boot out of my hand and had a full-blown argument, and I've seen people push and almost get into a fight, and that's a really good thing about press. Everyone's really respectful, no one pushes, everyone's like, oh, you have that one, oh no, you have that one. So it's really nice environment. I haven't got the nerves for the other ones. So these were such a fab find. Wait until I show you them. How beautiful are these? And I'm so thrilled that they're not like 39.5 or 38.5. I wouldn't have got 39.5, but I could have squeezed into 38.5. These are stunning. They're baby pink satin, like a silk, and they have the pearl. Look at them, aren't they so beautiful? I remember when they did like the denim-y pink, which I actually have, but they had the classic hangisi like crystal, and I remember they did with the pearl, and I really regretted it, but I basically had the same pink with the same, it's like a canvasy pink, it's kind of like a pink canvas, yeah. And I already have this colour, but they are a 38.5 in my defence, and I just couldn't resist these. And I'm going to show you my Chanel bag because you've already seen it in the other video. So I'd actually got this a couple of weeks ago. You would have seen it in one of my vlogs. So as soon as I saw that, I just knew that they would look so lovely together. And I have so many amazing outfits that would go with this. So I was so pleased, and I should have stopped there. Look how amazing these 2 pairs of shoes are, like a great find. The hangisi are the most expensive. Got the orange sticker, they're 300, so normally like a hangisi is like 795, so the price point is really good. They're immaculate, they come in the box. These are absolutely a pair I would buy full price, so I thought it was totally worth it. Sorry, my battery went, no, not my battery, my SD card got full. So 2 more pairs to show you. That's the last pair I want to show you. I'm going to be completely honest with you what happened with that one. Okay, let me show you these. These are, can you believe how immaculate everything comes for a sample sale? You literally get the immaculate box, the exact box with the right name. You get the Manolo paper, the dust bags, everything. And they don't crisscross the sole as well, like a lot of other brands do. So you're paying a bargain, but still feel like a full Manolo purchase. And it's also Manolo head office, which is the most amazing building. So these are the third pair. These were actually the first pair that I saw. And even if I'd just come away with these, I would have been super, super happy. So the fact that I managed to get other pairs as well, it really did pay off that I got there early. Last year I didn't. But I probably won't do it next year just because there was too much choice and then it puts you in a predicament. So these are my first like real pair of evening shoes, so I'm really pleased that I managed to find these. I do have my Lala, and to be honest all Manolos are very evening, but for me I feel so comfortable wearing my Hangisi or my Nadira with like t-shirts and jeans and shirts. I feel like it feminizes my masculine looks, and I feel like they're totally fine to wear in the day. However, these are just a level up of evening because of the crystal work, and the lace for me is what makes them super, super evening. So for the price, these are probably slightly more than the Hangisi because of the detail and the delicate fabric. So I probably would always sway towards one of the other pairs, even if it's Indira, Lala, Luram. Although they're very evening, they're super wearable. So this was the perfect chance for me to get something like this. I don't have any of this design as well. It's called the Borlaka. I probably said that wrong. 105 lace black. And they're totally immaculate, and I thought these were going to be at the top end of the price, but the black was 175, I think, could be 150, but I think it was 175, which is an absolute bargain. So by now you can tell, had to say yes to these. £75, like of course I had to, and they're so me. These are a no-brainer. Like, how lucky did I get with them, and they're so me. And then an evening pair, a design that I don't own, and the price is really, really good, and they're perfectly my size. So for now, you can see that I did really well. 3 pairs is a bit much, but you're on the same page as me, right? That I had to have these, and they're all amazing. This is when it all started to go all wrong. Well, I'll love it next month when I've paid all my bills this month, and it'll be the right decision. So again, immaculate with the box and everything like that. These were the second pair that I found. Yeah, it was the right decision, wasn't it? So these are classic Hangisi, totally immaculate, which is a big thing. Like, I was looking for something wrong with them for me to put them back. Obviously the Hangisi is £300, so I was like basically £800 at this point, and I was like, no Claire, you do not get 2 pairs. If you buy these 2 pairs, that is the same price as 1 pair of Hangisi that you could just go and buy brand new. And the way that I looked at it, because I was reasoning in my head, these are the kind of shoes that I would buy brand new because of the pearls, because I don't have any with pearls. So I kind of thought, well, I'm getting like buy one, get one free, and I was trying to reason with myself, and every time I said to myself, no Claire, put them back, you've got enough, I was like, had my little pile on the floor, and remember I told you it was all super, super polite. Every time I was tying up my shoes and ready to go and put them back on the 39 area, someone would come over and be like, just take them. And as soon as I'd say, oh, they're mine, they'd be like, oh, sorry, and put them back. So that's super polite. And then other times people are coming up to me saying, oh, are you finished with them? Or you don't want them, can you come and find me? And bless them. But every time someone said that to me, it would be like, oh, no, I want them. You know, when like you're worried that someone else is going to get them. And I was like, even at one point, I was like, why has there got to be so many amazing ones in my size? My hair's going everywhere. So yeah, I was trying to look for something wrong with them. They're immaculate. They're exactly my size. Like, I can squeeze into a 38.5. So I probably wouldn't have got them if I was like squeezing. Teal isn't a colour that I wear at all, but it's still a colour that would go with what I wear. And this time next year, I'm probably going to be really into teal. Wish that I got them. It is a colour that I think that I would love. And then I was in the hallway, like halfway to the till, and I was trying to decide what to get, and I said to one of the girls that works there, I said, what should I do? And she was actually being really responsible and trying to talk me out of like, do you need them? And I said to her, well, we both know I don't need another pair of these. And I was fighting with her why I should get them. So that was one reason why I should get them. Then everyone kept picking them up, and it was making me panic that, oh, they're amazing and I should definitely get them. And then the final straw for me was in the hallway at Manolo Blahnik. They have a teal sofa, literally this colour. So it was literally screaming to me, I am the Manolo colour, I am the colour of the Manolo Blahnik sofa. Mr. Blahnik has 100% sat on that sofa, so he clearly loves it. And I was just like, what the hell, I'm going to get them. I would honestly love to know, did I do the right decision buying them? Should I have just stopped at the 3? Or did I do the right decision to put these in for £300? So, honestly, let me know. I'd love to know if you think I made the right decision. So yeah, that's my 4 pairs of shoes. You know that I've just revealed this. I'm not going to talk about it because it's literally in my last video about my new pink Chanel bag. So if you didn't catch that one, check it in the video before. I've also shown all my other pink Chanel bags that I've got as well and compared them all, spoken about them, what leather is my favourite. They're my 4 new pairs of shoes. I know that you wanted to see them. I hope you loved them. And just to clarify, anyone that wants to go to the sample sale, obviously I don't want to speak on behalf of Manolo, but as far as I know, it's always been for press, and it is invite only. I don't know if that will change, but for those of you that are asking, I wanted to make sure that I shared that it was invite only. And when I said on Instagram story that I'd just been there, I felt really bad when everyone was asking me where the address was. I felt really, really bad, and like that I disappointed everyone. So that's the end of the video. I am now going to buy a rocking chair that I bought on eBay. Really random, and I've got to drive an hour to go and get it, and it's already 8 o'clock. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you like it. And now I've got these, I know I keep promising Manolo Blahnik collection video, but I kind of knew that I was going to go to, I'll just hold these up so I'm not boring you. I knew that the Manolo Blahnik sample sale was coming up soon, and I just wanted to hold out if I got anything, and I'm really pleased that I did, because how amazing to fit these in my Manolo Blahnik little collection video. So yeah, 100% come in, and I'll definitely try and get that done before Christmas. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.